Good morning and welcome to the 1 Million Cups podcast for the community, by the community. This is a special episode. We have the one and only Glen. I don't know how we got Glen on camera. Usually he's like behind the scenes, but what's going on, my guy?
Chillin', man. I've been dying to get an interview with Deion, you know what I'm saying? So this is actually a pleasure for me because I've been watching you work. I've been watching you do your thing, and like it just inspires me to keep going, man. It inspires me to continue to help the startup community the best way that I can, right? Like
For sure.
bringing the value that I can bring.
Yeah.
Where we can be transformational, not transactional. That's like, shout out to Brandy. I'm just excited to be here, bro. Like every day I wake up excited, but I wake up extremely excited on a Wednesday. Because it's like going to church on a Sunday for entrepreneurs and for small business owners. And so I just love Wednesday mornings, you know what I'm saying, at 1 Million Cups. I love Wednesday mornings, period, these days.
Yeah, we wake up feeling like $1 million, right?
I love Mondays, because I really do. I love Mondays. But Wednesdays are also special days for me.
Yeah, same. It's crazy. We've been doing this 2-3 months. Take us back to the beginning, Glen. How did this even start? Where did the idea come from? I kind of fell into this on accident, but it really is for the community and by the community.
Oh, man. Helping businesses and helping startups has been something that I've been doing for almost 2 decades. But here in Omaha specifically, I came here to start all over, and I really did. And when I got here, I kept my head down and I just kept working, but I kept networking as well. I was coming to 1 Million Cups as a student, right? Learning what's going on, but a lot of the stuff I already knew about. Pitch decks, presenting, pitching for money, because they do that in Miami heavy, and they also do it in New York pretty heavy. Born in Houston, raised in New York, lived in Miami for a long time. Like, I would say raised in Houston too, because I did a lot of my childhood there. So,
A lot of dirt in Houston.
bro, Houston is crazy, bro. There's a lot of we're cowboys out there, man. A lot. If you guys never been to Texas, there's a lot of cowboys out there, and it's really like that. New York, same situation, but these are concrete jungle cowboys, you know. And then you go down to Miami, and we're just a bunch of beach boys having a good time, you know. So coming to Omaha has been a real pleasure. It's a gym. People don't know too much about it. And so when I tell people where I'm at, they're like, where? I'm like, Omaha, bro. They're like, where? I'm like, man, forget about it. And so, you know, just being here and understanding what's going on out here, it's actually a privilege because you don't find too many spots like this. And I've been to a lot of places, man. So.
No, that's awesome. So it'll be interesting to hear this. You have this outsider stepping in perspective of the Omaha entrepreneurial ecosystem. So what do you see?
I see a tight-knit community that people have to get to know who you are. They don't want to hear nothing you got to say, bro. It's like, you got to show me, you know? And I respect that because I'm the same way wherever I go, though. And so, you know, someone could say, yeah, I do this, I do that, blah, 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 blah. And then you find out they really just don't do nothing. And sometimes for me,
lip service.
Yeah, bro, I wake up sometimes and I'm like, I'm not doing enough, right? And I'm doing a lot already because I got other businesses that I'm running that are startups that we've been doing, like we've been bootstrapping them, right? And so the satisfaction of being able to bootstrap a business and actually see it to revenue is amazing for me, man. Like it's priceless. I can't even put a price on what that has done for my self-esteem, where if I have an idea and I work that idea and I bring it to revenue without any help, that's self-made, bro. Like that's self-made stuff. And I come from that type of stuff where it's like, okay, we say in my neighborhood, we're getting it out of the mud. Well, what does that mean? Well, we're getting it out of the mud, right? No one's handing us anything, no one's believing in us, and no one's helping us. So you have to believe in yourself. You have to wake up, be consistent, show up for yourself. Don't listen to the naysayers. I mean, people can be so negative about what you're doing to the point where it's like, why are you even telling anybody what you're doing? Just do it, bro. 'Cause you're gonna, you know, somebody's gonna always have something to say. If they're not jumping in with you, it almost like it doesn't even matter. You know, so, you know, it's funny how you said you came to this by accident, but really you showed up for yourself and you jumped in and you were consistent because I didn't even know that I needed you, bro.
Yeah.
Until you showed up. Because I can't man the cameras and be the host and set up. And then, you know, like, it's a lot, bro. So, like, but I love it. So it's not like a lot like, oh, I hate what I do. No, I love what I do. If I could do this, I would say 300 days out of the year, every day for 300 days out of the year, I would do it.
For sure.
Because I love what I do, man. I really love being in the startup community, trying to help people get connected with the right sources. Because the other thing about being an outsider coming in is that everything isn't just handed to you on a platter. You gotta go. It's like a treasure hunt. You know, finding 1 million cups was a treasure hunt. Finding NBDC was a treasure hunt. And time again, I'm like, bro, had I not took the time to do what it is that I needed to do, I would have never found all of the treasure that I have found here in Omaha, bro.
For sure.
It's been beautiful, bro. Like, the Nebraska nice thing is real, but people also want to know who the hell you are, bro. Like, they're not gonna just, you know, they're not just gonna, yeah, they gotta like you and they gotta know you. They gotta know you about what you say you're about. And I think that's very important anywhere you go, though. So
For sure. Man, there's so much there to unpack. First thing is, you are absolutely right. It's a treasure hunt. There's a difference between hunting and fishing. A lot of entrepreneurs just want to like, oh, I'm casting the bait. I have a website. I have a business. Now my clients will come. Doesn't work that way. You have to get out and hunt. The other thing, Glenn, that you mentioned was keeping your business to yourself. I am very much so like that. I don't talk strategy. I don't talk business with a lot of people because they always want to inject their doubt or why would you do that? This doesn't work. And for me, I'm like, shut up. I didn't ask you, right? So it's just better to talk to AI or talk to like-minded people.
So I was having a moment yesterday with one of my friends, man. Like, we've been good friends since I got here to Omaha. Polar opposites though, you know. The guy works a regular job. He wants to come home, watch TV, and then do it all over again, and then on the weekends party. But I'm cool with that, right? Because I lived that life when I was like 15, 16. But you know, as I got older, I started wanting to build stuff.
Yeah.
And so we kind of got it. We didn't get into it, but there was a discussion where it was like, bro, I need you to like step your goals up if you're gonna be around me. And so that's what happens too. We're around people who we like and love, but they're just not pushing us forward. It's almost like they think, oh, we're hanging out, so we're all the same and we're all normal. And sometimes we have to look at ourselves and be like, yo, we're really not normal, bro. Like, we want more than the status quo.
For sure.
And so it's really all about who you surround yourself with and who you're hanging out with. Like he's right. I'd rather hang out with AI all day and build stuff than hang out with a bunch of randoms or a bunch of people that I love that aren't doing anything with their lives. Like, I'd rather hang out with the AI and tell them, hey, this is what I want to build, or what do you think about this? Or, hey, I gotta pivot. These are my 3 options. What do you think I should do there? Bro, because if you're hanging out with people who are satisfied with just going to work, living for the weekend, that's what it's gonna be.
For sure.
You know, but if you're hanging out with people like that are trying to change the world, take over, and do positive stuff, that's what it's going to be as well. So, but the mindset is a bigger part of it. If you think you can, then you can. If you think you cannot, then you're right, you cannot. So it's all about mindset too, man.
Absolutely. It's funny, I once had a client, he said, D, do you know the difference between the minor leagues and the major? I'm like, no, what? He said, standards. I was like, wow. And if you think about the people that play video games, watch TV, sports, waste time, no offense, but your standards are just lower than someone that's like a go-getter. They're trying to build a business and get it off the ground. So surround yourself with people that have similar or the same standards. And really, you want to have people that have higher standards than you, so you can work hard and aspire to get to their level. It's the whole concept of networking up, right? I've spent a lot of time networking and meeting with people like Andre or Brandy, whoever the case may be. But then I've also spent some time with CEOs, executives, people that are, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 years ahead of me. And they have some of the best insights because they've been down this path before.
Yeah, and I think if you surround yourself with people who have the experience or have had life experiences, you don't necessarily have to go through those things. You could just listen to their story and actually learn from their story versus going at it the hard way. That's why having having mentors or a mentor is very important, because you're gonna need help, man. You know, you're gonna need help in whatever you do. So if you have mentors that are aligned with what you're doing, I think you'll have a higher chance of success than if you don't have anybody.
For sure.
You know, so that's where I'm at with it, man.
For sure. So as we're winding down, we have this podcast. The 1 Million Cups community is growing and thriving. How can people plug in and take advantage of it?
Well, if you want to be on the podcast, I'll put the link in the description. But you can reach out and we'll schedule a time and a date. It's not that hard, you know. I'm also looking for people to at least help keep this going. If you would like to help keep it going, and if not, I'm gonna end up keeping it going anyway. I'll keep funding.
We'll need you.
Yeah, I'll keep funding this myself, you know, because I really want to see it grow. I really want to see this entrepreneurial stories continuous. You know, I want to see this to continue to be told. I want people's stories to continue to be told, man. Like, as I edit these videos and I watch and I listen, I mean, everybody's story is powerful one way or the other. But what happens is when I know someone's story, I actually have that relatability now, because now it's like, I know Andre's a person. I know Deion's a person. I know Glen's a person, right? So they're like, the stories actually help, man. So I want to really, like, you know, encourage you to come tell your story, you know. And it doesn't have to be at this location. It could be any location. The podcast is pretty much portable. It can go anywhere. But we're just getting started. We put it out ugly. The first 8 episodes never made it to air, you know, because I had some technical difficulties. But I think that if you really want to tell your story, just get in contact with me. Let's schedule it, and we'll figure out the time and the where and the why and the how. But every Wednesday we're here at 7:15 in the morning, turning up, telling entrepreneurial stories.
Love that. So if you have a story, if you're an entrepreneur, it doesn't matter if you're 1 month in or 10 years, we would love to talk to you.
Right.
I can't promise I'll be the one to interview you, but I'm pretty consistent. I'm always here. So we would love to hear your story. We would love to have you a part of the community. So any final words from you, Glen?
I want to just encourage all the entrepreneurs to keep going, man. It's not an easy thing. If it was, everybody would be an entrepreneur. Everybody would be hustling. You know, it's all about strategy and systems. So once you get your head around that, then things will turn out a lot easier for a lot of you guys. Yeah. Even myself included, I had to learn that. So I have my mentor, Rick, right, from SAS Camp. That's my boy. And he actually mentored me for about 6-7 months. The insight that he has given me has been vital, and so I encourage everybody to get a mentor, get somebody you can talk to that's in the same industry that you're in, and try to follow some of their instruction and try to listen to their story so you don't make silly mistakes. What's costing entrepreneurs their businesses most of the time is we make silly mistakes. You know, this is gonna be like, I don't know, my 10th time going up and down, you know, with this entrepreneur stuff, because I make silly mistakes. But I learn from those mistakes, so it's not really like a loss. It's just now I know better.
For sure. Yeah, mentors will help you circumvent the learning curve.
For sure.
No, cool.
Sure.
So as we bring this one to an end, what matters the most is putting in the work and showing up consistently. Half of the battle is literally just showing up. Most people, they set goals, they want to start a business, but they don't put in the work. They just want it to happen. So it's not for the weak, but it is possible.
Yeah.
All right, with that, my friends, hopefully we get some new people to attend and we get some new followers. We will see you on the next one.
Later, guys.